But do you enjoy it?
No.
Is it because you want more, or is it because you're not enjoying it?
No, I don't know. No, I do. I enjoy parts of it. I enjoy acting as much as I can.
Do you enjoy the money?
I'm learning.
This episode is sponsored by Endeavor Athletic.
Right now, get 15% off at checkout using code TYSO.
What does that mean? They just go to Endeavor, ENDEAVOR athletic.com/TYSO for 50% off?
Use the code TYSO for 15% off.
This podcast is sponsored by BetterHelp Online Therapy. And I got good news. Right now, listeners get 10% off the first month by visiting betterhelp.com/TYSO. That's BETTERHELP.com/TYSO. I didn't know that melody would time out that way. That worked. Nice.
Where do I sit?
You could sit in this spot.
Okay.
And I have a tray here in case if you want something to drink, you could put it. Nice socks.
Thank you, Bombas, forever. Check 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
You want any ice?
Just a cup of ice?
Yeah, do you want some ice?
Just a cup of ice.
A cup of ice or a couple ice?
A cup of ice. I love what you've done with the place.
Let's get you a nice little focus, Andrew.
Does it look good?
Smile. Now keep your eyes the same, but unsmile. That's your model face.
Magnum.
I'm hungry.
Let me hear you.
Check. Hey, I wanted to congratulate you on the 150th episode.
Thank you.
And I will as soon as we get started.
Also, it is a 100th anniversary episode since the last time you were on.
Seriously?
You were on episode 50.
I haven't been on in 50 or wait, what?
100 episodes.
I haven't been on in 100 episodes.
Correct.
Wow. But you've been on my show multiple times.
I've been Bad Friends once, Whiskey Ginger twice, Annette 3 times, and 4 times galore.
It's a charm.
Yeah.
Do you know what my
I'll go first.
Do you know what my hat means?
1975? Yeah, that was the year the Boston Celtics made that hat.
This kid knows.
Is that right?
No. This hat is since it's Black History Month.
It's women. It's Women's Month.
I prefer black people over women. This hat is in memory now of a gentleman named Lee Elder. Lee Elder, the first African American to play at Augusta in the Masters. 1975.
He invented peanut butter, right?
No, that's the stoplight guy. You're thinking of two different guys.
So
George
this guy invented
Washington
the stoplight.
Carver invented peanut butter. This guy invented the stoplight.
The president of the United States invented peanut butter.
The VP, yes.
Is that why people think he had wooden teeth? Because it was always covered in peanut butter?
But that's funny. People thought it was the wooden teeth peanut butter effect, which does sound the same.
WTPE?
But that's actually from when his teeth got too moist. That's cedar, and cedar kind of sticks when it's wet. So if he ever got too wet,
oh, interesting.
It sounded like peanut butter, but he had cedar teeth.
Interesting. That's where the saying comes from.
Yeah.
How could I see her teeth if I haven't met her yet?
Correct.
Right. Because a lot of times people now take seeding a woman's teeth as ejaculating in their mouth.
Well, that's where that comes from, yeah.
Well, that's where cum comes from.
Whether this comes from, for sure.
That's where cum comes from.
That's where it comes from is just the phrase. That's where it comes from.
Right, and that's from seeding the teeth with cum.
Mm-hmm.
Huh. Well, shall we start?
You don't have to. What's this little figurine of these people there? Who are those people to you?
This is George Washington Carver.
That's him?
Yeah, that's him. And that's his daughter, Henrietta Carver. And this is just a guy who's a fan and he wanted to take a picture. And
just wanted to be. He looks exactly like that gentleman, George Washington Carver. He doesn't look that much like him?
Well, I think they all look different, these people.
The figurines?
I think these two look alike because they're related.
Right, but the little boy?
Yeah, he's just another boy.
He's grabbing on that man's thigh a little strangely. I don't like that. I don't like that.
Well,
when a fan takes a picture with you and grabs your thigh like that, I just don't.
But what
like
about
it.
if it's a child instead of like if an adult grabbed your thigh, you'd be like, "What are you doing?" A child, you think there's an innocence. They're maybe just trying to get your attention.
No,
huh?
Don't grab my thigh.
Okay.
That's kind of my slogan. It's always been a slogan of mine.
Can we
Don't
make
grab
that
my
I don't normally title episodes. But
Don't
could-
grab my thigh.
Great. Well, let's start the show.
Let's go.
Theme music.
Blabbity blue, scoop dee. Oh yeah!
It's great. It looks good.
I like the way my hair dries.
Really?
Yeah. Sometimes, especially when my hair is longer, I'll put a hat on for a half hour or so. Like when I'm working, doing a movie or a show, I'll shower, I'll put a hat on, and go to hair and makeup like a half hour later.
You're always doing a movie or a show.
You know what? That's kind of cool that you say that. I just did something the other day. Yeah, we're working actors now, man.
I don't get any work.
Oh, you were just working on the new Office Space. Oh, we'll bleep that. We
It's a
bleeped it.
surprise, dude.
Yeah.
I'm the Xerox machine in this version.
There's a little fly in here. I did an episode with flies the other day. You're already pretty enough.
Oh,
You know, he likes you enough.
yeah.
Sorry, I did an episode with flies the other day, and I didn't get them all.
I got to tell you something. These guys are hard to wrangle as actors, but when they're on, they are on.
And speaking of buzzing, those things sure do. I had somebody over today to help me with some of my electrical.
Whom?
Yes. You know him?
I mean, I've met him.
You've met whom?
I met him, but I don't know. I don't know they.
Right. Well, I find that when I have people come over, flies come in. Is it a coincidence? Probably. It's probably just because I opened the door, and I never open the door unless someone's coming in.
No, I think it actually is. It's people. I think it's someone bringing in a fly. I think people purposely bring in flies to this place. I think it's deliberate.
It's disgusting the way you're touching your face.
I think it's deliberate.
Yeah, man. Welcome back. 150 episodes.
I can't believe it.
It's going to be 3 years soon.
I just made it to my 3 years, I think.
Yeah, you were a few months ahead of me. You had to have been 3 years.
October was 3 years.
Yeah. Congratulations.
Thanks, man. You know, let's talk about the history of the show.
Yeah. I was doing a podcast with John DeWalt for a little bit. The first episode. We put that in post.
Oh, sorry.
And you had started yours, and it was going well. And I remember calling you and talking to you because John and I scheduling and this and that, and it was a very high concept thing. It was hard to like keep coming up with ideas, and I wanted to do videos, and I called you, and I remember, and you had one episode. You had Bobby Leon, and it hit 10,000
Yeah.
on audio, and I remember thinking, and I think about this every now and then. I was like 10,000.
Yeah.
And you're like, yeah, it's not that, it's not that great. And, I felt you were being like Hollywood Andrew a little bit. Like, yeah, it's not great. I'm thinking like 10,000. We're getting like 300.
Well, I was probably thinking like, it's not as good as all the other podcasts. That was the thing. I was always comparing it to.
Right.
I was like, 10,000. Yeah, the number sounds cool, but I had all these other podcasts I had heard were getting hundreds of thousands. And I was like, well, I'm a peon, I guess.
Right.
So I was always comparing the show to other people's shows. Bad habit.
Is there any benefit to that?
It makes you kind of want to grow. It makes you work harder to grow the show.
Right.
But also then sometimes I have a habit of not being able to enjoy the thing while I'm in it. That's a bummer. I need to be better at it. I'm shooting a show on Netflix right now, and I had a tough day the other day.
Office Space?
Yes. And I said, I gotta enjoy this. Because I'm like, what am I doing?
But do you enjoy it?
Well, no.
Is it because you want more, or is it because you're not enjoying it?
No, I don't know. No, I do. I enjoy parts of it. I enjoy acting as much as I can.
Do you enjoy the money?
I'm learning.
If you love Patreon, then I bet you love exclusive merchandise. And if you love exclusive merchandise, I bet you love free exclusive merchandise. Sign up at patreon.com/take your shoes off for the Goblin Gang tier and get this sweatshirt delivered to you for free. And here's a little secret. It's actually cheaper than if you just buy a sweatshirt that isn't exclusive from the website. This is the best deal. People don't even realize that. And I don't know if I want to let this get out. You know what? Maybe we shouldn't even share this information. That's patreon.com/take your shoes off. We're going to swipe back. Let's get back into the enjoying stuff.
I do enjoy the show that I'm working on.
What is it?
I guess it's called Beef. It's on Netflix. Ali Wong, Steven Yeun. I think sometimes I get home after a long day and I go, I got to enjoy this more. You know what I mean? I don't know. Like sometimes you're so thinking it that I'm not sitting in the moment. And I want to enjoy it more, but it's hard sometimes because your schedule is heavy and you're super busy and you're worried about 10 different things. And I'm like, I got to enjoy it more.
I went to my brother's wedding a couple weekends ago.
Did you enjoy it?
I did.
Yeah, because it's free.
I'm acknowledging a conversation that I had with you right after, which was all these people, all my brother's friends who I haven't seen in years, especially all together. Why do you have to wait for an event?
To get together.
Right. And that's why I was wanting to... I'm doing that show in Brea in April.
We're telling everybody?
Yeah.
Because I was evasive about it when I talked about to Ad Brea on our show, but I won't say anything. I didn't say anything.
Yeah, you know what? The small bit of me that's hesitant about saying it, I think might be a nice thing to talk to you about on here.
Okay.
But it's not that. It's my first time doing my own show.
Awesome.
And I've never, I'm a little afraid of promoting it because it's my first time doing a longer set. I want people to, I want to practice more.
Yeah.
But who cares? You told me this. This was the conversation we had.
Yeah, I said, who cares?
But I thought that,
that's rude.
Listen, yeah, I'm going to turn it up. In case you couldn't hear, that was rude of me. The phone buzzed. So I was thinking, all right, so here's an opportunity. And also, I don't know if I want to promote who's going to be on it in case people back out.
Yeah, I wouldn't do that. I would say Rick Glassman and Friends.
It is Rick Glassman and Friends. Should I say here who I think it might be, or should I not even say it? But also say, it might be none of these people?
That's kind of fun.
Yeah, so here's who's going to be on it, but also there's a decent chance none of them will.
Eddie Griffin.
No,
Eddie Murphy.
Eric Griffin and Eddie Murphy.
Kathleen Madigan. Tig Notaro. Ant. Remember Ant, the comedian Ant?
Yeah.
This is who I pitched Rick. So just some people that are out and about. Dusty Slay. Do you know Dusty?
Mm-mm.
You will when he is on your show.
Give me my show.
Barbara Schofeld, who is a comedy instructor.
Oh, did you ever take classes with her?
No, but she's great.
What makes you think she's so good?
You just got it. Some people you just can tell.
Do you know something that she teaches people that people have learned?
Sure. Do you want me to give you an exercise?
What do you guys think? Come on.
I want to know. There, that guy. That's one guy said yes.
All right.
We'll do it for him. So one of the exercises she teaches is how to get out of a bad bomb. A bomb.
Right.
So let's just say I'll show you what I'll just
bomb for 30 seconds.
I'll show you right now, and I'll show you exactly how to get out of it. Ready? Yeah. Well, I get home, my wife's cooking, and I said, "Why don't you try to kill me without me seeing you try to kill me?" This woman's food is so bad that it's like I might as well poison myself. It's going to be faster than... Sir, what do you do for a living?
I'm just a carpenter.
Well, can you build me a coffin? Do you see what I mean?
What is that? So you're bombing, then you just ask the guy in the audience what he does?
Mm-hmm.
And then
that's a Barbara Schofield special.
And then when he tells you what...
You use that to get you out of the bad bomb.
Can I try?
I would love it.
Okay. So my sister flew into town. Well, she's not a pilot, but she came into town. She's visiting. And this bitch, who, by the way, is making money, okay? She's just finance, accounting, I don't know. It's so boring when you hear these people talk about numbers all day. Who cares? Get a hotel if she wants to stay over. And she's like, I'll just stay on your couch. And you know what? And I'm like, I don't want, I have blankets on it. I don't want her to stay on my couch. This fucking fat bitch. Also, I don't think she's sleeping with her husband because he's always talking to me about porn, which he didn't used to do. What do you do for a living?
Me?
Yeah.
I'm a chef.
Chef? Yeah. Why don't you chef these nuts in your mouth? Hey.
Schofield, baby.
Whew, man, there's some huge shit. Whoa, what's this? Wow, this is really cute. Should I try it on? I'll try it for size. So cute. I think that this fits. It's a small because I'm skinny. I'm Kevin Bacon's daughter, and I take huge shits.
Okay, great. So I got some news. I checked my credit card statements.
Oh, no.
Oh, yeah.
What did you buy?
Apparently, 2 years almost of LA Fitness memberships after I canceled.
2 years. What are we talking? $50 a month?
$29.99, and then one
$30?
$24.99, and one random 3.
The 3 I like, though. That's
it
just
better.
to see if you're still paying attention.
So check this out. Right after you came here for when you seeded my mouth on the 50th episode,
Uh-huh.
the pandemic. Remember?
No.
Everyone was staying in.
I don't really remember.
I have a video. I'll show you. It might remind you.
Okay.
So I'm being charged for this. I can't even go to the gym. I call them up, cancel. They can't do it. They can't do it. They can't do it. So then I was doing this diary. I never ended up posting it, but like every few days for a while, I was just talking to camera, just, and I recorded me calling LA Fitness. This call may be monitored for quality assurance. I said, me too.
Mm-hmm, I'm doing it too.
And
Don't think you guys are the only ones that are recording for quality assurance.
yeah, I want to make sure things are good.
Yeah.
I also probably care about this more than you.
Way more.
So what are you doing with it? What are you putting this together?
Well, what if you do, you're like, can I match my tape to your tape and find out?
Exactly.
They may keep it for you.
Yeah, they're not mixing it. They're not taking care of it. They don't care about peaks. They're not working on quality. They don't have XLR cables. But I call them up and I got it taken care of. They credited me back the money. It's canceled. I have it. It's actually it'll be 2 years ago in a week. Exactly.
So these
You could say it.
lifetimers, they got away with $360 twice.
Well, Andrew. $416.86. And
I'm not okay with that kind of behavior.
I looked today
Yeah.
and I thought, I'm going to call them. I thought I'm going to call LA Fitness. And if they say, sorry, sir, blah, 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 I could say, I have the footage.
I got the footage, buddy. So good luck.
I just don't know how long I'll be on hold and if it's worth it.
Quite a while.
What do you think?
I don't think it's worth it. I do want to tell you what was the last couple of charges on my credit card, because I don't really look at this thing.
Yeah, you got to look at it, man.
Should I?
Yeah.
Okay. I'm a little scared. I'm a little scared to look at this.
Because it's so much.
Yeah.
Dude, it's crazy how much money I spend on food.
Okay, my balance is 45
1,000 or 100?
45 grand. Is that bad?
Did you buy, are you being serious? And
Yeah.
you don't know what from? Did you buy expensive stuff?
$45,000.
No, you have to know what that is if it's that much.
Well, let me look. Pizza, my Hulu bill, Uber.
Hulu. It's got to be Hulu.
No, Hulu's only $69.99.
What kind of Hulu do
Bagel
you have?
store, CVS, Spotify, a couple of Amazon charges under $20 a piece. Oh, dude. I know what it is.
What?
It's a car. I bought a Civic.
What are you doing with it? You doing the Fast and the Furious thing?
No, I bought it as a bit on the show and I never returned. I was like, I'll return it.
But aren't they like 20?
It was like
5?
Well, I got an upgraded.
Oh, what'd you
it was
have
like
put on it?
What's that?
What did you upgrade it to?
To the top one. I said I wanted the presidential suite Civic.
And they make one, and is it called the Presidential Suite Civic?
Mm-hmm. You have to be the president of something, and I said I own my own small business.
Right.
So they gave it to me.
Right.
So that was $36.5, And then
Hulu.
and then I donate to charity. People should know I do donate to charity.
How much did you donate into what charity?
Every month I usually give away 10 grand, about like 5 to 10 grand.
Who do you usually give it to?
It's an array, to be honest with you. The number one charity I've been donating to is Shell, the gas station, the Shell oil company. I just feel like those guys are not getting enough like love lately.
Especially what's happening in... Yeah, I shouldn't say it.
Oh my God.
Yeah. Don't edit out that static, but that's fucking weird.
Oh my God.
Yeah, that's weird.
Oh my God. Did that make me feel so weird on the inside?
Yeah, that was weird timing, right?
I mean, it was fucking perfect. Especially what's going on in...
I don't want to lie. I was going to say we should put it back in, but that static really did happen the first time.
Do you know anything about this place?
I know everything about it.
Well, then tell me who used to live here.
George Frome?
And?
Did he was the only owner before
You
me.
think he lived here alone?
I don't know.
Why would you live in a place like this alone?
First base. Am I not going to show this?
Yes, you are.
I mean, it's not a funny thing. It's just...
It doesn't need to be funny. Does everything have to be funny? Yeah,
I mean...
pretty much, yeah.
You prefer it, right?
Yeah, I do.
Is that your impression of Matthew McConaughey getting married? I do.
Got it. Now I get it. I had to hear it for it to
Right.
make sense.
I wonder how many times there's just one thing missing, and that's why the joke didn't work.
Tone, delivery. Imagine when Matthew McConaughey gets a divorce. That's where the original phrase came from.
I'm so sad about my divorce. I'm so sad about my divorce. I'm so sad about my divorce.
No, it's Matthew. She gets the house. He goes, all right, all right, all right. That's where the phrase came from.
I wore this sweater because I wore it, I think, on the intro of the 50th episode when I was with my mom, but I took it off because it itched, and now I'm feeling really uncomfortable.
Leave it on.
Okay.
Let it itch.
Okay.
By the way, how's your show doing?
Good.
It's doing good, isn't it?
Oh, yeah.
Have I seen it?
No, you haven't.
I'm gonna.
Yeah.
But I needed you to tell me if I saw it or not.
You didn't.
Are you sure?
As We See It, now on Amazon Prime.
Watch As We See It on Amazon Prime. If you have Amazon Prime, if you don't, use the code
TYSO.
TYSO
At checkout.
At checkout, you're going to get yourself a big fat.
Piece of shit.
Maybe you can use it.
So, it's a little long here.
I miss that old apartment.
Thank you for calling Member Services. This is I can help you.
We'll bleep his
Hi.
name.
Let's get your membership pulled up. All right, so I see that you were billed on the 6th.
I was charged for the full month, and it's my understanding that you guys 21 days on the back end. But the problem I have with that is when I signed up for LA Fitness, I paid first and last month's dues, so I already have 30 days. I don't need 51 days. Since I paid for, we don't get March. So I would like to get my money back for the month.
Okay, I can do that for you.
Yeah? All right. This is a big win for me. Okay. Now, there's a longer conversation that if it goes to legal, I'll be able to take care of. But I have proof right here.
Yeah,
that
proof.
Canceled it 2 years ago.
I'll be happy to give you your money back, he said.
Yeah. And now they start charging me again.
Can I tell you what happened? Our friend there, he got fired.
But he still took care of it.
No, he didn't. I was there that day. That gentleman got fired.
Well, that's not my problem.
Well,
or it shouldn't be.
Unfortunately, it is.
So am I not calling LA Fitness now and telling them?
I say we call.
It's so hard to even contact us.
Contact us.
Please enter your zip code. Like, there's so many obstacles, dude.
Well, but are
Here
you
we go.
calling the specific branch or the corporate? Oh.
All right.
Thank you for calling LA Fitness.
I'm actually shocked at how fast you picked up because you guys are such a big business. But so here's what I'm calling about. Thought I was pranking him.
I respect him hanging up on
I
you,
know.
though.
Not at a business. You gotta ask.
He thought you may be a teenager pranking him.
Yeah, he thought so.
Yeah, you got to think.
Thank you for calling LA Fitness. This is
I don't know if we got disconnected or if you hung up because maybe my energy sounded like it was a prank, but this is no prank.
No, not at all. The phone hung up. How can I be of service?
Oh, okay. Well, I'm calling because I have a bit of what's the word I'm looking for? A grievance? A grievance.
Oh, what's going on?
So, you remember the pandemic? And you guys closed down, and I canceled my membership, but I was charged back a while ago in March of 2020. And there was a whole hurrah about it. I called you guys after a long amount of time. We got it taken care of. Now I'm looking back and I realized I've been charged for 14 months, even though I canceled. And also, it's worth me letting you know that this call is monitored for quality and quality assurance. But I have the other call recorded where I got my money back, and I was charged $416.86, and I would love to have that cash money back.
Okay, and how did you cancel your membership originally?
Over the phone with and I could play you the audio if you'd like to hear. I actually have it.
You know what? That would be great. Are you able to come into the facility?
No.
Okay.
But I could email it to you.
I won't be able to open up that attachment.
I could send you a link that I could upload it to a Vimeo, Dropbox, YouTube, you name it.
No, understood. It's just the emails I can receive, they're very limited. But here, 1 second.
That's convenient.
I'm opening up.
What
the
if I send
account
it to you in my pussy?
Phone number on the membership, Rick Glassman, correct?
That is correct. Now, did you hear me? What if I send it to your pussy? My friend had a question. 1 second.
Do they have the salted caramel kind?
Oh, right. Do you guys have the salted caramel chip, the one that tastes like my dick?
We only have that in pints right now.
Don't worry. I need 5 of them. I love ice cream, just as much as I love sucking tits.
Good. Yes, we do have it.
Great. Thank you so much, man.
You're very welcome.
And have a spooky Halloween.
Bye-bye.
Okay, bye. Put it online. Are you checking still? If I could send it to your pussy?
No, it's loading up right now.
Great. Thank you. $416, it's not, it's not nothing, right?
No, if you requested a cancellation and it wasn't done, could have been $40. Should have been done, right?
Absolutely. But if I got everything I requested, I'd be getting my cock sucked by Santino right now. Do you watch Bad Friends?
All right. Okay, I do see a note here from March of 2020.
Yes.
Okay, I'll let you know what I see here, okay?
Sure.
So he didn't process a freeze manually. He honored the monetary portion of it.
Because I feel
for
he's
the
so
cycle
nice.
that had gone through
and
before the memberships were frozen.
It's not. I got to find the audio that shows this stuff. Dude, I appreciate you so much. Have a good day.
My pleasure, Rick. Talk to you soon. Bye-bye.
So I'm not sure exactly
What a fucking piece of shit.
I'm not sure.
That guy's a piece of shit.
Oh my gosh, this sweater.
That was like the nicest guy.
He was so nice.
He was so fucking nice and so helpful.
So we edited that down a lot because that was an hour of the most boring shit. But
I slept through some of it.
yeah, I'm so hot. I have to take the sweater off.
Nope.
I have to.
Leave it.
No, I'm taking it
You
off.
gotta suffer through it. That's half of the fun.
No way, man.
I didn't want to wear this shirt, but I did.
Why did you?
Because I figured you'd like it.
Let me inject you.
Santino coming in funny on episode 150. Hey, this episode is sponsored by BetterHelp. It also happens to be the case that this month, BetterHelp Online Therapy wants to remind you to take care of your most important relationship. So, no, Andrew, sorry, it's not you and me. It's the relationship that you have with yourself. BetterHelp is online therapy that offers video, phone, and even live chat sessions with your therapist, so you don't have to see anybody on camera if you don't want to. Therapy has been a big practice for all the tools that I've developed that have made me the podcast great host that you see me today. Keep that in. Sometimes I mess up. Find your triggers, learn what boundaries to set up, speak with somebody who is a professional to help guide you into being a happier, better self. What's great about BetterHelp is it's much more affordable than in-person therapy, and you can be matched with a therapist in under 48 hours. Andrew, give it a try and see why over 2 million people have used BetterHelp Online Therapy. This podcast is sponsored by BetterHelp, and TYSO listeners get 10% off their first month by visiting betterhelp.com/TYSO. That's BetterHelp.com/TYSO. Back to the episode. Listen, Andrew,
Andrew.
I will tell you or your mom more about this later. But let me tell you something. My dad's an Endeavor wearer now.
Wow.
Why are you so surprised?
I didn't think he was an athlete.
Yeah, man. Rugs are heavy.
They sure are.
Thanks.
I'll tell you what I love.
Tell me.
Sports apparel. Because here's the thing. When I'm playing sports, or even if I'm not playing sports, I want to feel like I'm always playing sports.
But don't most places who make clothes focus on quantity instead of quality?
Dude, that's the difference with Endeavor Athletic.
But do you think they've spent months researching the best fabrics and fits? There's no way.
No.
I knew it.
They've spent years.
Excuse me?
Years.
Excuse me?
Years.
Let me tell you something. I have Endeavor Athletic. My dad has Endeavor Athletic. We wear it. We love getting 10% off. I think you get 5 or 10% off, right?
It's your copy.
Wait a minute. Join the craft apparel movement today and get 15% off your first order.
Are you serious?
My listeners get this exclusive deal at EndeavorAthletic.com. Just make sure to use the code TYSO.
Got to use that code, otherwise you don't get it.
That's Endeavor. Sing the song with me. ENDEAVOR Athletic.com. Use code TYSO for 50% off your first order.
Are we done soon?
If
you and I have known each other for so long, and it's weird how much we've grown.
Yeah.
Isn't it wild?
I don't know.
I feel like we were kids when we met.
we were kids, but
In
I
my
don't-
mind, we were children, though, not young 20-something. I thought we were kids.
What do you mean you thought we were kids?
I felt like I've known you since we were kids.
Oh, you're not talking about what it's like to be 23. You're just saying
I feel like in my mind, we met when we were kids.
I'll take that as a nice thing. I think that's
Yeah,
nice.
like we've known each other for so long. Like all those nights I slept over at your fucking house, and that time that you and I were just goofing around, and Billy went to sleep first, and we pranked him, and that he got so upset, and he walked all the way home, and it was 7 miles.
Isn't it crazy to think about what we did and how much like I don't even want to talk about it? And it was a different time, and it was a different time.
Yeah.
But like, it's crazy. We literally him.
Well, if
I mean, technically, I think legally,
no, is it
you were in him. I was.
my fingers? But I don't think that's.
Isn't that still?
I think if you stick your I think any 12-year-old boy that's sticking his hand inside of one of his best buds,
Yeah,
tush,
but it's not like you. But you stuck it in his pee hole too.
so
That's I don't know. That's just I don't know. I guess I just think there's a difference between sticking your finger in somebody's butt and in their penis hole.
I think if you're one of your closest guy friends, I think it's totally on limits.
Yeah. Well, I mean, do you talk to Billy anymore?
You don't know, do you?
Well, you got that great promotion over at the law firm, and
Do you know what happened then?
yeah, he had a kid.
And then?
The kid made honors.
Mm-hmm. And then?
His wife got into Pilates and got a banging body.
And then?
And then I don't know what happened after that.
We miss you, Bill.
Oh, he moved?
Yeah.
Where'd he move?
Just to Hawaii. He bought a house in Hawaii.
He's doing well.
He's killing it. Maui, by the way.
I've been to Maui.
I'm gonna go back. I'm playing Waikiki Beach. I'm playing a comedy club there. I didn't even know there was.
Waikiki is
I mean, I'm going back to Hawaii.
right. Waikiki is where Honolulu is.
Yeah.
Are you playing Honolulu?
I'm playing Waikiki. Yeah, Honolulu, Waikiki Beach.
How many shows are you doing?
I think it's like 64 or 65.
Shows?
Yeah.
Could I close them? Could I headline them?
I think you could middle on most of them. You
Could I-
close a couple.
I would like to go on the road with you sometime.
It's not going to happen.
What if it's my show?
Love it.
Would you go on the road with me?
And close and headline?
Yeah, that's fine. I don't care.
You do 30, I do an hour.
Yeah, it's just my show.
Yeah.
Yeah, I would like to do that. I would like to travel with friends. I don't know how that works though, because
It's so fun.
but you're so advanced now, and you're a theater guy, and who am I?
Rick Glassman,
Yeah, but
Ohio's finest, as it were.
I've gone on the road with Eric Griffin, and I've gone on the road with Brent once, but I've never done it. I've never really featured for people.
Brent
Morin.
doesn't ring a bell.
I don't know if he does stand up anymore.
He's like one of our old good friends, maybe?
Yeah, he does a lot of stand up.
Love that. That's the gob, dog.
Dude,
How was Eric Griffin on the road?
Eric Griffin, I always thought Eric Griffin was funny. I featured for him at Caroline's a few years ago and was so blown away. I've looked at him as a comedian different ever since then. He is, I think, one of the funniest stand-up comedians.
Yeah, I agree.
Not of our friends. He just destroys.
But the difference is when you see someone do an hour of their stuff, it's hard to see. Nobody sees that in LA.
Right.
So if you go with any good headliner,
Right.
everyone goes, I had no idea. It's like, yeah, you never get to see it here.
But have you seen Eric? Do you watch Eric do stand-up ever?
Yeah, we follow each other sometimes at the store.
He's unbelievable.
He's very talented. It was his 50th birthday a couple days ago.
Even though I knew that, like I didn't know, like I knew he was around that. I didn't really think about it until I saw the 50 and the age difference. How that doesn't mean anything now.
No.
But I wasn't born until he was 37. You know, I mean, it's crazy.
Yeah. He's old. He's older than us.
Yeah.
But you know what they say?
It's better out than in.
What is it? Black doesn't pack? Is that what it is?
Yes. Because whenever they travel, they usually just take some clothes, put it in there.
Why? That seems so inefficient.
It's a cultural thing.
I know. What do I know?
I think it's because there's like
It's like pale don't sail. Like, I can't be on a boat.
right.
Right. It's kind of the same thing.
Right. But a lot of black guys win, like a lot of black guys. Do you have to sneeze?
No, I got one of those like lightning headaches.
Yeah. You all right?
Yeah. A lot of black guys what?
A lot of black guys win a lot of like intramural championship. They get free T-shirts. They get all these things that they don't really want. It's just more shirts. So a lot of times when they travel, they'll just like take those shirts and then they just leave them there, or they gift them or give them away or something. I think that's where the saying comes from.
Oh.
Didn't you know that when I was 17 years old, I had still never kissed a girl?
No.
Yeah. And
Did you kiss a guy?
I hadn't kissed anybody.
At 17, you hadn't kissed.
I did kiss at 17.
Did you kiss your mom?
Yeah, we made out.
When you were a kid and you gave your mommy a kiss, did you kiss her on the lips or on the cheek?
It was not lips. I had friends that were lips. I always thought it was a little weird, but I
Did
also
not like
thought
it.
it's their thing.
No. I hated it. When I would see a kid kiss his mom on the lips goodbye, it bothered me so much.
Why do you think it bothered you?
Because I always wanted to kiss my mom on the lips and she never would. I never liked watching kids kiss their parents on the lips. It bothered me so much. I was always like yucky.
I
but
always thought
also
it was
like
gross.
my parents are very I think you're like this too.
Thank you.
Good looking and sexified.
Oh, interesting.
We're the same. We're both babes.
So are you saying that if it's the mother and
Both
the
of
son
my
are good looking?
Both of my parents were we're recording still?
Yeah.
Both of my parents were like they showed love, but also a little tough love. I know that your mom was, your parents are a little tough love too, where they're loving, they're giving, but also you're not a touchy feely.
No, we were.
Really?
Yeah, my mom would like tickle my back when I would want to go to sleep.
Yeah, no. I mean publicly your mom wouldn't be touchy feely with you.
What's touchy feely?
Like hold your hand.
I don't remember. I don't think holding hands was a unusual thing, but I don't think we really did it.
A lot of hugs.
Maybe.
See, I feel like you'd remember.
I don't remember anything from before I was like 25.
Okay, see, I get scared, but I'm the same way.
Really?
I'm not even kidding. Right now, I'm being very honest and no joke. It scares me sometimes.
Yeah.
Who are your teachers from elementary school?
I know my teachers.
I don't. Dude, I don't remember.
Do I? I know my...
The only ones are the ones I know I had discrepancies with. Mrs. and Mrs.
Funny, because Mrs. I think was my kindergarten teacher.
Mrs. said to my mom, is your son on medication because he needs to be? And then my mom said, don't tell me what my son needs to be on. He's just fine the way he is. And it made my heart. The first time my mom ever defended me.
How old are you?
Like 28 or 29.
What grade was this?
Like 5th or 6th.
I want to get my mom on the phone. Bleep the teachers' names, by the way, if I say it or if my mom says it. Because there was a situation that was, the principal was like, our biggest fear is that Richard is going to be taken out of school in handcuffs. This was before. Did you know I had to go to this special school?
No.
PEP, Positive Education Program. I was sent to
I love it.
this special school. And
I was arrested a few times as a kid.
what for?
We murdered one of our teachers. We No, we did.
You don't want to, I mean, is there a legal thing?
No. We got exonerated. It's also a statute of limitations.
Okay.
Yeah, in the state of Illinois, you were at the time allowed to kill a teacher. Or they called them, a social instructor.
What is the difference between a teacher and a social instructor?
I think a teacher has more accreditation.
Right.
What up?
Hey, Dad, I'm calling because I'm on FaceTime audio, but I wanted to ask Mom something. But Andrew Santino's here on the podcast.
Hey, Dad.
Hello?
Hey, you're in his pocket.
Yeah, I'm here. I was trying to talk over Mom. Go ahead.
I'm on the podcast with Santino.
Hey, Dad.
Hello, Andrew. How are you?
Good, babe. I miss you.
Miss you too.
I wanted to ask Mom a question about Mrs.
Oh, I'm sure Mom will be happy to ask that if I can get her in between whatever she's going there for.
What do you want to do?
Ricky would like to ask some. He's there with Andrew Santino.
Hi, Andrew.
Hi, babe.
Hi, honey, with your little beautiful red hair.
Thank you. See, I love your mom so much. We've got a question about Mrs.
The motherfucker. You mean Mrs. Motherfucker?
What did she do?
She did everything she possibly could to make Ricky's life miserable. But the best story is that I threatened at the superintendent's office to run her over with my green-blue minivan and kill her. And I was told by the superintendent's secretary that she could call the police because I'm threatening a teacher. And I told her to call the police because I was going to go to the news stations and report this woman as a Nazi and call the school district Auschwitz, the killer of children's souls.
Wait, let me ask you. If you did kill her, let's just say you did kill her with the
Well,
van.
I really didn't want to kill her. I wanted to maim her really bad. I never used the word kill. I said, I am going to run her over with my minivan.
Right.
And when she said, you're threatening a teacher, I could call the police. What I actually said was, you're absolutely right. I'm wrong. Let me rephrase that. What I'm going to do is run her over with my minivan. Then I'm going to put my car in reverse and run her over again to make sure that I've broken every bone in her body.
No,
That's
let her
exactly
go.
what I said.
Let her fly. Let me say
I
this.
remember exactly what I said.
If you ran this woman
Let her
over,
fly.
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
And then she was paralyzed for life.
Yeah.
Would you then start a foundation for paralyzed social instructors like her?
No, I would actually do a GoFundMe to see how many other mothers wanted to run over other teachers who tried to destroy their children's lives. She tried to destroy my child. I called her Himmler. And I called the superintendent, Gearing, and I looked over at the counselor of the school and I said, "You're Hitler because you orchestrate all of this, but these are the people that carried out the rules." I hated those people. Yeah.
How I really felt.
I really felt that was the way I really felt. I hated them with every inch of my soul.
I don't like them either. Where is she dead now?
I don't think so. I think she's probably alive and living in her own hell. I swear to God, motherfucker that she was. And I understand from all the other mothers that knew who she was that she had children herself and that her children were ghastly little beasts.
So they were like
ghastly little beasts.
It's perfect.
That sounds like a Harry Potter prequel.
I'm sorry. I don't feel I'm a peace, love, and let live person. But when it comes to Mrs. and the woman that used to live next door to us, I have no sympathies for those motherfuckers.
All right.
Sorry.
What was the issue, though?
What was the issue about Ricky?
Yeah, what was the issue? Why did you hate her so much? What made you realize that she was so bad to me? Maybe I was just a troubled boy.
You were not a troubled boy. She was an evil person who didn't want to get to know you and the differences that you had. You were not a person to sit in a square. She put a square on the floor and wouldn't let you go out
had to
of
do
the
that?
square.
You had a square in the floor?
No, but I
A
got
square
I got,
on the floor.
I had to face the wall a lot. They made me go in this corner and face the wall. Kids like us weren't meant for those institutions. It was just not for us.
No,
It was too hard.
He was hyper. He couldn't sit still.
Same.
He was creative. I mean, let's put it this way. Look who he is now.
Yeah.
I mean, he's getting paid now to do the same shit that he did in Mrs. Fucking Motherfucker.
Let me interject you.
Let me call my mom and see what Mrs. said about me.
Reminder, bleep all names, including Andrew's names, even if he doesn't care. I don't want any of these names.
Yeah, no
out there.
names is fine. Man, do I love your mother. I really love your mom.
Me too.
I think she's just such a she's just you know what it is about your mom? She's so like unshakably herself.
Mm-hmm.
She is exactly. There's no phoniness in your mom.
Very true. Even when you're on the phone.
Fucking love that. And then sometimes she can be a little too.
Well, you got to put them in check.
Oh,
It's working. You just got to raise the volume.
is it?
Yeah.
Hi.
Hey Ma, you're on a podcast with my buddy Rick Glassman and I. Okay.
Okay.
Okay, we'll blank anything out that we need to.
Hi.
I want to officially. I wanted to do it on the show. I want to divorce you as parents. I don't want you as my mom anymore.
I knew you were going to say that.
Mom, did you really?
Yeah.
All right, I'll take you back. If you knew I was going to do that, then that's sweet. All right? They loved it. Ma, we're talking about how we were troubled kids. Rick and I, we were too energetic for school. And
Sure.
we're going to blank her name out, but Mrs. Who was the bitch that said that I needed to be on drugs?
Yeah, Mrs. Yeah.
What did you... Okay,
Yeah.
you explain the story because I don't really remember it. What happened?
Well, you obviously wanted to do what you wanted to do. You didn't want to do what they wanted you to do. So that was a problem in itself. And then
What did they want him to do?
behave.
Okay. So far, this all adds up.
Is that clear enough?
Yeah.
Just behave. Yeah. So anyway, so this one teacher just didn't like Andrew because he just wasn't, he didn't want to comply. So she didn't like him very much. Yeah. And I thought it was really rude of her to kind of single him out. I didn't think that was fair. And that's not what teachers do, right? You're supposed to treat everybody equal. So I didn't appreciate that much. So I went to the principal and shared with her how I was feeling about this.
What did you say, Mom?
I don't really remember, but I think I made some really good stuff up, like he's being unfairly treated.
I want to run her over
which
with my
you
car.
were probably being treated like you deserve.
But
But
Mom, she said, I need to be... Is your son on drugs? Did she say something? Is he on medication?
she did. Yeah.
And what did
She
you
did.
say?
And actually, that's why I went to the principal. So, yeah, she said, she said, is your son on medication?
How old is Andrew at this point?
3. No, I'm kidding. He was,
You said 28.
Yeah.
okay, wait. So were you?
6th grade, right? 6th or 7th grade?
6th or 7th grade.
So 11 or 12.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That was right.
Yeah. And I said, no, I'm not going to give him drugs that young, no.
That's right, bitch.
No.
That you said that. You said, listen, bitch, remember, Mom? And you said, Mom, at any point did you say, I'll run you over with my car? Did you say that to her? Because Rick's mom said that to his teacher.
I should have said that.
Yeah,
That
you
would have been
should have.
perfect.
Mom,
And I
I
would've
got in
meant it.
trouble pretty often at school. What was the one that you
Yes.
remember the most that was bad?
Magnum.
I don't know if one scenario sticks out in my mind.
Like when I brought the gun to... Remember when I brought the gun to school and I got in trouble for that?
Is that true?
Well, plus it was mine and he shouldn't have taken it,
Was it he brought a gun to school?
I brought a gun to school.
What was the intention? Like a show and tell? Or a, fuck you, Mrs.
Yeah, it was show and tell. It was show and tell.
Actually, it was for Mrs.
It was for, yeah, it was exactly right. We'll have to blank the name. And then, Mom, how did I get kicked out of Moody Bible? I went to a Moody Bible when I was in,
Is that where they teach Christian songs in like kind of
Yes.
emo, aggressive hip hop?
Yeah, you got to be annoyed, but also very into it. Mom, what did I get kicked out of Moody Bible for?
because you hit another kid.
That's right.
And they called you Slugger Santino. That's how you got your name.
Did I hit him in the face with a toy? Is that what it was? I thought I remember you saying I hit a boy with a toy.
Slugger Santino.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I always thought he just played baseball.
I did too.
Well,
but I couldn't hit.
Well, actually, you were in 3 different preschools. I had to keep jumping schools because.
Was it hard on you to have a kid that was having some hard times? Like, did it make you kind of get exhausted and not want to deal with it? Or were you always feeling protective of him?
Both.
I knew she was going to say, yeah, no, was there any point, Mom, when you were a single
I would
mother?
say that would be pretty equal.
Mom, when
I'm
you were a
sorry,
single mom, just raising me on your own, was there any
Which
point?
is the hardest thing to do. Thank you so much, by the way,
Yay,
for doing that for
they
Andrew.
like it. Mom, is there any point when you were by yourself that you thought, what if I just leave him somewhere?
No, but that could have happened because you ran away from me every chance you got.
I did run a lot.
We're going to put up pictures here. You have to send Andrew, because I want to share them on this, just a whole bunch of pictures of Andrew as a little kid.
Well, I have. She's already given me a bunch. Mom,
I've sent a
Mom,
bunch.
like, was there ever a moment where I ran away and you thought that might be the last time you'd see me?
No.
Like you always knew where I was going to go.
Yeah.
Yeah. See, that's the connection.
I have a question.
I knew that you'd miss me too much.
I did. I would.
Not to say that you didn't believe in Andrew before he moved out here and while he was out here and doing his thing.
No, ask her. I want to know. Did you not believe in me when I left?
Wait, what?
Did you believe in me?
Did you believe that Andrew would be able to make a career out of this?
Absolutely.
You're saying that.
No, she said
no
there's
doubt. No.
She said
never a doubt in our mind. No.
Did you realize, did you ever think about what that success would look like? For example, he could pay his bills and he's making some money. Did you ever think about, like, will he ever be able to be like making millions of dollars and be like very successful? Was that what you were wanting for him, or is that above and beyond?
I was hoping that he could buy me a big fat giant, mansion of a house.
Did you really want me to be able to buy you a house? You brat.
No.
What did you really want from me? He's asking you a real question. Everything is not a joke, Mom.
Look who I'm talking to.
I know.
Okay.
Mom, what did you want? What did you want? What did you want? What did you really think?
Here's the truth. We honestly never had any doubts that you wouldn't be successful. I mean, we just knew that.
But what did successful look like to you?
Yeah,
then?
he's saying, like, what did you think that meant? Did that mean like
10 years ago? What does successful look like for Andrew?
In your mind?
Well,
yeah.
Okay. So here's what I'm going to say. To me, Andrew's success that he's achieved to date, I'm not sure that we really imagine that, to be honest with you. But no, but I mean, seriously, but I think we always thought that he would be successful. And I mean, Andrew's always been very driven, very smart, and always got what he wanted for the most part. And I think that we knew that he would be successful because he was very driven. Did we know that he would be what he is today? I don't know that we, you know what I mean? Like, I don't know that we really thought that, but
you thought it was just going to work out okay. Like I was going to be okay.
No, not just okay. We thought that you were going to be successful at anything you did. We did.
I love you.
Have you gone and seen? Have you seen him at a theater?
They just saw me at the Chicago Theater.
Oh, cool!
It's huge for me. That was a big deal for me to play the Chicago Theater. As a kid, we went there.
Yeah.
To like, that's where you'd go to like see, like Joseph and the Amazing Technicolor Dream. Where did we go see? Where did we go see Phantom, Mom? Was that the Chicago Theater?
Yeah.
I mean, I go see Phantom of the Opera at the Chicago Theater.
Did Andrew get you tickets, or did he get you? Did you have to pay for them?
Don't.
Never mind. Don't answer that.
No.
Sorry.
You paid a discounted rate, Mom. I don't. Why would you do that?
That's fine. No, that's fine because also it's the venue that has to get paid too.
Well, yeah. They had.
We'll edit that
and
out.
You understand. You understand why, Mom. You did have to pay, but you get why, right?
Yes.
Good.
So now that Andrew is more successful than you had ever imagined, do you like the house that he bought you?
Yeah, I love it.
I'm trying to get them to sell the house they're in. Mom, would you ever move out to California for me?
I would.
Yeah, Dad would not.
But I don't know if my roommate would be coming with me.
They're roommates now.
Why?
They split everything now. Now it's, like right down the middle. Utilities, cable. For years they weren't doing it that way. And then now.
Is that for real?
It's actually the fairest way.
No, Mom. All right, we'll let you go. Do
Okay.
you have another question for my mom?
How are you? And answer this seriously, because this is something I do talk about on the podcast a lot. Are you happy? Like, do you get a good night's sleep? Are you
Yes.
happy? Your bed is good?
Yes.
My mom can sleep, and she'll sleep on that chair in the middle of this conversation.
All right. Well, I guess the only other question I have for you is, are you exercising? It's a blanketed statement to say something like that, but like, once a week, twice a week, is exercise part of the routine?
I'm not as good as I used to be.
Yes, you are. She's lying. She does.
Can I tell you what?
I do, but not like I mean, I used to exercise every day.
She used to exercise
I'm not
every
that-
single day.
Do you feel maybe
I'm
you're not
that good
motivated?
anymore. I just I can't get up at 5 a.m. anymore. It just is too taxing.
Well, let me tell you something. Right now, my listeners get 15% off at checkout using code TYSO at Endeavor. That's ENDEAVOR athletic.com. And they have
Okay.
some of the best with moisture wicking material, or as we like to call it, moisture ricking material.
Okay. Okay. Oh, that's
And-
awesome. Can you text me that information?
Yeah, I will. Absolutely. I'll also put the link in the description. Again, that's Endeavor Athletic, ENDEAVOR athletic.com. But what's so great about it is it's fucking nuts. Okay, because they spent years researching and developing the best fabrics and fits. A lot of places, they just were like, oh, that fabric is okay.
Right.
This fit'll do.
Right.
But here's what's
Got
great.
it.
Because, sometimes, listen, I'll speak for myself. I'm not the most confident I've ever been. But in Endeavor, you can feel confident about your clothing knowing that each piece is made meticulously in small batches. I can't stand when clothes are made in big batches. What
Me
about you?
neither. I like small batch clothes. You, Mom?
Endeavor.com.
Well, EndeavorAthletic.com.
Mom, let's read it the right way.
Use
Say
the code
Endeavor-
TYSO.
EndeavorAthletic.com.
Endeavorathletic.com. Okay.
Say this, Mom. Say, go to EndeavorAthletic.com, use the code TYSOS. Go ahead, say it.
Go to Endeavor.com and use the code.
Nope, Mom,
What?
you already screwed it up. We're trying to make
Okay.
money here, Mom.
okay,
Go to
well, okay.
EndeavorAthletic.com, use the code TYSO for how much? 15%
Okay.
off. Ready? Go to Endeavorathletic.com.
Count her down from 15.
Go to Endeavorathletic.com and use the code. I still can't hear you. What's the code?
TYSO, 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 and
Oh,
you're going to get
TYSO.
15% off. Now say it really confidently, Mom, like you're on TV, really confident. Go.
Go to Endeavorathletic.com and use the code TYSO.
And
How much are they going to get off?
And you'll get 15% off.
I don't know about you, but it sounds like I'm about to get some at athleticendeavor.com. All right. Thank you for talking.
Mom, I love you. Thank you so much.
I'm going to look it up as soon as I hang up, okay?
No,
Yes.
Mom, don't. Please don't.
Oh, it's okay.
She doesn't need to.
Well, if you need any help, here, for that
Okay.
matter, BetterHelp. If you go to betterhelp.com/TYSO.
That's enough.
Okay.
Okay.
Mom, you're the greatest. I'll probably
Okay.
I'll call you tomorrow when I get,
I'll call you tomorrow.
Okay.
I
All right.
love
Love
you.
you.
Bye.
Okay. Love you too. Bye. Nice to meet you.
Thank you. You too.
She's the best.
Who was that?
My dad. It's my dad. Isn't it so? It's honestly, dude, the energy of your mom is just like you, and mine is just like me.
Uh-huh.
I felt it when I was. I never really thought about it.
Yeah.
She's just like me.
Yeah. When
Her sense of humor is identical.
when you said you don't have to always be joking, I understood why you're saying that because you get that all the time. But
Yeah,
your mom
always.
even said, "Who are you talking to?"
Exactly.
Which I thought at first was just a bad impression of De Niro.
My mom. Who are you talking to?
Yeah.
I love that I said TV energy, Mom. She did the exact
I
same
know.
voice. That's why I love her. That's her. By the way, that's her being funny. Like my mom. No, when I was. Is that a knock?
I think so.
Oh.
Come in. Oh.
Oh.
Hey.
Hello.
Oh, I didn't realize it was already.
Oh my God. What's going on?
Every Tuesday, I get my dick sucked by this girl who lives.
Holy shit. Do you want me to leave?
No, I would actually.
You want me to stay in the room?
We could still. You could.
Okay, we'll just pod.
You could still talk. Yeah.
Okay, we'll just pod.
Do you ever get your dick sucked on the pod?
Mm-hmm.
All right. Whatever. I'll talk to you in a minute. Yeah.
Oh, I came. I laugh every time I come.
I'm gonna come.
Look at your back crack. Wow.
Thank you, sweetheart.
Who is that? Who is Rick? Ew. Rick.
Thank you. Hey, thanks, sweetheart.
Oh no. Ricky,
Oh, you have it in your eyes?
I can't open my eyes.
Oh, fuck. Hey, honey, could you come back in here and lick the cum off of Andrew's eyes?
Shit. Where is she?
There she is.
Oh.
Feel her tits. Feel how big her tits are.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, she has a really long tongue.
Oh, wow.
There, it looks like she got it all.
Oh, thank you.
All right.
Wow. Thank you.
All right, thanks, sweetie. Yep.
Ugh. Oh, no.
It'll be too expensive. Just take it off yourself. Just take it off yourself, man.
Oh, shit.
Looks like we just found our cold open.
Nothing cold about that.
Yeah. But yeah, she comes on over every now and then and does that.
You come on over too.
There was something that I wanted to ask you.
Which was the episode you guys called your mom on? The one where you threw cum at each other? Ask me, baby.
So yeah, tickets, Bray Improv, 420.
420. We kind of joked around about the names, but we're gonna be doing a special thing, I guess. I don't know. What did we say?
Santino, Adam Ray, Brent Morin, Eric Griffin. What I wanted to do is, because like, hey, we're all gonna get together.
Yeah.
We're gonna be down there. Why not? And it's always fun, right?
Yeah, with us, yes.
But then it's just in this concentrated night. So my thought was, wouldn't it be fun for us to go down to Disneyland the day before, the day after, and get stoned, or, some of us will at least. I will.
Microdose?
Yes, microdose.
I want a microdose.
Fucking just have a great time at Disneyland. I love amusement parks.
Yes.
And, and then also we have a hotel. I want to get a hotel. I found a room that has 3 rooms. Each room has 2 beds.
Love it.
Each bed has 2 brothers. And I was thinking, and I bailed on it, but there was that riddle that they did in Die Hard with a Vengeance. It was a man with 7 wives, and he had wives that had and it's like
right.
He never got off the train.
What time does it arrive? Is that what it is?
Yeah.
Right.
Or something. Or something else. But
imagine it never left the station.
That's
the whole thing.
Riddle. But yeah, so we'd have like the suite, but the rooms attached. And like, listen, if you're tired, we all do our own thing. We'll probably all be together, but also whatever. But you set times, like we're doing dinner together at least.
Yeah.
We're going to go on the rides at this time, whatever. And then at night, I thought it would be fun to bring all the equipment and just podcast with us all after we had just a
fun
day
yeah.
at Disneyland. Just also, by the way,
yeah,
I'll remember.
Mm-hmm. Go ahead. No, go ahead.
The corn dogs at Disneyland. Do you know about them? Have you had them?
Talk about it.
I like corn dogs, so I don't want to be like, I don't even like corn dogs, but these are an exception. I like corn dogs.
Everybody likes a good corn dog.
This is the best corn dog.
What are we talking? Double dipped? Is that why? Triple dipped?
It's got to be double dipped, but we'll put up a picture maybe.
If we can find it.
I think I have to have pictures somewhere of me at Disneyland. Like for real, I like that. They're so good that if you eat hot dogs, but you don't like corn dogs, I would be able to sell you on trying it.
Let's say this though. Do you think it's the dog itself, or is it the dip?
The dog is good. The dip is the dog. It's all good, but the dip.
It's the dip.
It's a cornmeal, thick, and it's thick, but it's not thick to where it's undercooked. It's thick to where you're getting like the texture of cake, but it's crunched.
And also, it's not overwhelming. The dog to cake ratio is perfect.
It's brilliant.
Right. Because a lot of times you got too much cake and a skinny little wiener in there. It's terrible to me. When it's this thick and then the hot dog's like that, I'm out.
A lot of people actually used to say that about the girl that came in, that it was a little wiener with a thick cake.
Oh, right.
Because it looks so little next to that girl's ass.
Because it's a badonkadonk. So we're going to go there.
Disneyland.
We're going to have a day.
Yeah.
And honestly, we'll see what happens that night. We can't do it the day of the show.
No.
That'd be too hard.
No, yeah, I don't because it's tiring. It's tiring.
It's exhausting.
It's tiring. Like I imagine I want to get there in the morning.
Having fun is laborious.
Sometimes.
Yeah, right. It can be sometimes having fun is I'm tired.
Because your body fills up with all these chemicals and they're driving you, and then things calm down and they leave your body and you're just there and you just I had this conversation with my dad the other day. I don't understand, but when you have a long day of driving, if you drive somewhere that's 4 hours, why am I tired after?
I didn't do anything.
But my dad said, well, you're alert, you're always keeping around. As a passenger, you're not as tired as a driver.
Your brain is working overtime.
Yeah.
You're burning calories and you don't even know it.
I'm so excited about a day at Disneyland.
We're going to have the most fun. We're going to have more fun than we even think we're going to have. Because everyone's going to let loose.
What a group.
What a clique.
What a group.
What a gang.
I don't think Eric is able to go to Disneyland.
Why?
I think he's recording something.
I don't buy it.
That's what he said.
I don't buy it.
Should we get him on the phone?
Yeah. God, I hate that this is doing this. No, sir. Oh.
Leave
No.
your name and number after the tone, and I'll get back to you.
It was no.
Okay.
Went right to voicemail, I guess. Well, should I try one more time? Let's
Sure.
try one more time.
Oh, sure. What do you guys think?
No, I don't think you should.
Why not?
Because he's obviously busy.
What's your problem?
You're being rude.
Oh.
Why? I mean, he would have picked up by now.
Yeah, just hang up.
What you're doing is rude.
So don't call him.
You're
We'll
being
ask him
rude.
another time.
That's fine. I'll just...
Fuck both you guys. Where's Sosie Bacon? I want to find one of her shits to eat.
Sorry.
No, you're not.
I am.
That's my problem is that you're not.
All right. I'm not. But I'm not because
Well,
there's nothing I
am.
can do about it.
I am sorry. Okay? There. I'm sorry.
Why is it so hard for you to apologize all the time?
Because I'm
Machismo?
That's a racial epithet and I don't appreciate it.
What is machismo derivative?
Say it again and we're going to have an issue.
Machismo.
Let me help to check you.
I know this is a bad time to ask and maybe a little inappropriate, but are you clean?
Machismo.
Let me check you.
Machismo.
Oh my God. I think it's time for a... The day that we filmed that in your old apartment,
I mean, that's 10 plus years ago, I think.
and I mean this, it was the hardest I've laughed in so many years. It almost was hard to do to take it, like to do the take. I thought I wasn't going to make it.
I remember
because it was so. My heart was glowing, and I thought, "There's no way I'm going to be able to do the take without laughing."
Yeah, we had to do it a few times.
It was so fucking funny. It's just one of those moments where it was kind of like, remember we went to CVS late at night, the other Doritos
Yeah.
commercial? And like I was excited like when I was a kid and I knew we were going to get in trouble, even though we didn't do anything wrong.
Right.
But it felt like we were going to get in trouble. And it was the same way in your living room that day when we filmed that I was like giddy, like someone was going to catch us doing that sketch.
Yeah,
I don't know why it just made me.
I do remember that whatever the porn was that we were watching was one that I liked.
It was real. It was
it was a real porn thing. I remember I liked that one, and I thought to put that video in just now because I was looking for old videos or something else, and I came across it and I watched it a couple days ago. And I'm watching this blurred porno and thinking to myself, I would love to be able to find that video.
Yeah.
I just remember I really liked that girl.
Well, I remember we all kind of, for a few times, were like, gosh, she's so
Speaking of which, I want to get back into what I was telling you about 17 years old and not kissing.
Oh, yeah. You were 17 and didn't kiss.
I kissed, my first kiss was when I was 17. And actually, our show will be, I went bowling on 4/20 of 2002.
Mm-hmm.
So, and I kissed her after midnight. So it's coming up on 20 years for my first kiss.
Wow.
But I'm 17. And that's a little old to not have kissed yet. People in my grade, some had sex, but most people were getting sucked and, sucked
Everyone's
off.
getting sucked and fucked.
Everyone's getting sucked and sucking. But not everyone's getting fucked yet.
A lot of people were fucking.
But everyone's kissing.
By far.
So I felt like it's too late. I have
missed
to
your
know how
window.
to kiss. So I bought a book on how to kiss because I think I talked about this on a podcast and I don't remember when. This part, which was because I remember I didn't know, do I kiss and do we put top lip on top lip and bottom lip on bottom lip? Or do you stagger where I go my top lip, her top lip, my bottom lip, her bottom lip? And I didn't know how to do anything.
That's honestly a very smart question because I like to stagger today.
Yeah, well now it's, good kissing is just about being present with the other person and moving around and, some people like it a little sloppier, some don't, but.
You do not.
I like it. I get a little.
You like sloppy when you're having sex, but not when it's just a kiss.
I like kisses that are, I've been known to
get in there.
Yeah, I'm a messy.
This is how I kiss. If this is how I kiss.
Yeah, it's sloppy.
That's it. I have to do that many times. That's the only way I kiss.
What was that? 32 times?
27.
Go back to it.
Yeah, it's sloppy.
It's 32. You went.
That's 29.
No.
That's 32. 30,
Yeah.
33, 132. Wow.
Because it's.
4 times that.
Do you count when you kiss? Do you count when you brush your teeth?
The toothbrush does for me. I have a new toothbrush that.
Andrew.
Bip, bip, bip.
That beep is what? Every 20 seconds?
15 seconds, and it means change zones.
And how many zones do you have?
You can put as many zones on there as you want.
I think I have 6 zones in the front and 6 in the back. I have 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, and then the back, and then the tops.
My zones are front of top teeth.
Oh, so 15 seconds. That's it on the front of the top.
Back and forth.
Right.
Then whoop, whoop, whoop. Then I do 15
on the bottom,
on the top teeth, but on the bottom of the top teeth.
So the back.
Then 15 on the inside of the top teeth.
Right.
So 45 seconds upstairs. Same thing downstairs.
Right.
And then,
interesting. I do the top of the teeth for the molars, not really the front. I guess I do.
I always do the front.
Yeah, I guess I do.
And then I also do tongue.
Yeah,
I do
tongue last.
Tongue's dead last.
Yeah, because it's like after I touch the tongue, it's like I don't need that.
You gotta get it out of
teeth.
there.
Yeah.
And do you brush in the shower?
No.
Only in the shower.
Interesting.
I have to brush in the shower because I like to get it.
How many
everywhere.
showers do you take a day?
4 or 5.
How many showers do you take a day?
5 or 6.
Andrew, we should have a thing, not even kidding, where a not even kidding card. Like we each get 4 of them. And the other person has to answer. It's almost like truth or dare, you know?
Yeah.
But it's just like you have to be I would want to use one for, honestly.
2 or 3.
Every day you take 2 or 3 showers.
Mm-hmm.
Do you soap every time or is it just to get wet or?
No, I soap every time.
Why?
because I like to shower first thing in the morning. I like to feel clean.
Yeah.
No matter what.
There it is.
Then I usually go to the gym or I run.
Right.
Or I go play
What time
golf
do you
or
do
any
that?
sort of sport.
What time did you do that? Morning?
Morning. Today
Then
was
why
morning.
not? Why?
And I shower after I'm done.
So you wake up, and if you're going right to the gym, before going to the gym, you'll shower first, even though you know you'll shower after?
No. If I'm going, but most times lately in my schedule, I haven't been able to go right to the gym first thing in the morning. I'll have to do something, then go to the gym.
You sound busy.
A little bit.
So
Let's just say 2 on average, though.
that's wild.
But sometimes 3.
What if you don't want to shower at night? What if you've been home all day?
Can I tell you something?
You'll always shower before you go to bed?
Not always, but it's one of my favorite things to do. Because I sleep naked, and I think it's so nice to clean up my body, then slide into bed. And I think it also is tempting for her to maybe get the engine running.
Right.
Because I get into bed naked.
She'll want to fuck you if you just showered and you're naked.
Well, I'm clean.
Yeah.
And also, it's like she sees my cock flopping around in bed.
Yeah. She's.
When I'm turning over.
What was the first part of the noise? It sounded metallic. Yeah. What is that?
We've got this thing that lives under our bed, and if I move around too much, he gets so mad.
Made me think of when we did the Transformers, where we watched the Transformers trailer, and you, me, and Brent just did noises over it.
Mm-hmm.
The entire space race of the 1960s was due to robots in the moon. What is that? Good. Paramount. I'm Optimus.
And yeah, I have something similar to that underneath my bed. I have a friend.
If you don't shower at night because you don't want to tonight,
I
will you
will
brush
not-
your teeth?
No. I brush my teeth only when I shower.
Do you keep the toothbrush in the shower?
Mm-hmm.
Do you feel do you have a case cover on it?
Mm-hmm.
Changing it often?
As soon as it tells me to change.
Everything tells you what to do these days, it seems like. For somebody who's such a control guy, you've allowed some things to tell you what to do.
Sorry. Oh.
No.
Let me have to check you.
At the beginning of the pod, did you think we'd call our moms and fuck each other 3 times?
No.
And now look at us. We live the best life. Did you ever think Andrew would have this much success?
Oh,
my God. Yeah, this way.
So I bought this book on how to kiss, and it was from Kim Cattrall, and it was a book on eating vagina. It was on going down on a girl.
Sex in the City?
The girl from Sex and the City did a book. Yeah, we love that chick. And yeah, it was on eating vagina. And
well, did you?
I learned how to eat vagina before I could walk. And
you gotta.
But yeah, I ended up kissing on April 21st, 2002.
You remember it?
Yeah.
I don't remember my first kiss. I remember my first sex.
Where was that?
Marco Island, Florida. In a Marriott.
What were you doing in Florida?
15th floor on spring break.
How old? What grade at least?
I was 16.
Do you need some more ice?
No, I'm fine. I was 16.
How old is
the person
him or her?
person I had sex with?
Yeah.
Similar in age?
Yeah, don't say the age. Technically, you fuck a 16-year-old. Isn't that crazy that context makes that okay?
I know.
You know, Andrew fucked a 16-year-old.
What?
Yeah. Yeah, it was in Miami. He was 16 on the 15th floor.
We were the same. I think we were the same age, or she was a year younger than me. But we were high school sweetie pies.
Oh, with boyfriend, girlfriend?
Yeah.
And the first time you had sex, you used a condom?
I did, and it broke. I've told this before on a couple of podcasts. It broke the first time we had sex.
When you came?
No.
So it broke and then you got a new one.
No.
So it broke and then
we realized after the fact that it broke.
Right. You didn't know until after the fact.
I mean, you knew.
You knew.
Well, a little bit. My brain was like, God, that feels incredibly amazing.
But maybe that's just what it feels like.
I didn't know.
So you thought maybe it broke?
I thought maybe it broke, but then I just couldn't tell. And I was like, I'm not going to stop. That'll fuck up the rhythm of this. Maybe you know what I mean? I don't want to upset her.
Well, don't you think it would be more upsetting that if you came inside of her?
But I didn't think that when I was 16. I was just amazed that we were having sex.
Should we get her on the phone?
Let's get her on the phone.
Have you talked to her?
No, but I mean, no time like the present.
You have your numbers saved?
I save every number, everyone.
Same. I don't ever delete numbers.
Hey, it's Andrew Santino. I know this is crazy. I'm on a podcast with my buddy Rick. I know it's been quite a long time since we've spoke. How are you?
Wow. This is crazy. I'm good. How are you?
I'm good. I have
You're everywhere.
Thank you. I have a really weird question for you.
Okay.
Okay. We were in love at one point, and I lost my virginity to you. You lost your virginity to me. And did you remember that night? Do you remember that night?
I mean, kinda. I mean, I remember parts of it. I mean, it was
we were drunk. It
was an awkward first time thing.
It was yes, I agree. And so the condom broke. You knew that.
And the rhythm. I didn't want to mess up the rhythm.
I don't remember that. I feel like I would have remembered that.
Right. Well, and I didn't say anything at the middle because I didn't want to mess up the rhythm. And would you have wanted to know that it broke? Because I feel like we both were into it so much.
I mean, I guess in hindsight, I would have wanted to have known if it broke.
Okay.
Because,
well,
I mean,
look,
now that I'm doing the math, when was that? When did that happen? That was.
I mean, it was
2000.
20.
It was 20. It was like 20 some odd years ago. 22 years ago.
16.
Wow.
No, what am I saying? It was wait.
Well, you were
22
16.
years ago, I guess.
Yeah,
I don't know. Something like that.
Wow. This is
what? Are you okay? Is everything okay?
Yeah, it's I have a son who's turning 22.
Oh.
And I mean, I was.
I got another call.
Listen, okay.
Oh my God, I have a son.
Such a long walk, you know?
Yeah, it is.
But,
that was a good friend of ours.
What are you picking off and putting on my floor? Could you stop?
A little skin.
Stop.
Nah, I'm going to do it again.
No.
Can you imagine if I called the girl I lost my virginity to for real, though?
I told a story on Tiger Belly.
Yeah.
I want to tell you.
Tell me. She was actually my high school girlfriend. It was somebody I loved very much. She was a wonderful person. So I didn't have one of those uncomfortable virginity moments. It was actually awesome.
I remember my first time having sex. I remember the first time I got blown.
I got a story I can't. Yeah, it's not bad, but it's funny. There was a girl who was attracted to me and a buddy.
Oof.
And
you guys look alike?
Identical. It's my twin, my brother. And she said,
"My brother's on in Jeopardy in 1 minute." By the way,
I know we have to.
It's
watch.
almost kind of cool to put it on here.
Well, I know. I really want to watch.
Okay.
And then she said, "I'll blow you both."
I want to make sure it's taping.
Yeah, go ahead.
With a home run in 2011.
It's Derek Jeter.
Matt was Jeter. Right.
Good. Miller Fillmore, 800, please.
Shortly after taking office, Fillmore named this religious leader the governor
Young,
of the
like
Utah
Brigham Young.
Territory. Matt.
Who is Young?
Brigham Young, right.
Fillmore, 600, please.
Too friendly to slavery, Millard's name is being taken off things at UB, the university at this city
Buffalo.
in New York,
Buffalo,
where
New York.
he was first chancellor. Matt.
What is Buffalo?
That's right.
You're 800, please.
You're on your own, buddy. This capital of Belarus was almost completely destroyed during World War II. Matt.
What is Minsk?
You got it.
70s television, 800, please.
I knew you could do it. For 3
That is nuts that your brother's on Jeopardy.
He's a Jeopardy champion.
That is nuts that your brother. That is nuts that your brother is a Jeopardy champion.
You are so conditioned as an actor that even in conversation, you just do a retake. You know? Like a lot of people will be like,
is it on me or is it over? Are you guys over my shoulder or are you on him? You guys are, they're on him?
Yeah.
Okay. I'm going to go to my trailer if you don't mind.
Hold on. No.
Can I go to my trailer?
No, it's just a conversation. When people mess up, I'm so stupid. The people are the meanest to themselves when they stutter. You ever notice that?
Then they're doing what?
So my brother.
Are we rolling? Are these guys rolling? Well, tell us when sound is speeding then, because otherwise I don't know.
When people I'm such a fucking fuck. Sorry about that. You ever see people do that? They overreact?
No.
Oh, me neither. So, but what you did was great. Anyway, let's wrap this up. But I do want to say, and I won't say it now, but I want to like at least say what it was going to be. Is the story that I talked about in Tiger Belly right when it happened was, imagine if I really called my ex. I am currently dealing with some hormonal things.
Yes.
And one of the hypotheses that my endocrinologist has is that I have partial androgen syndrome, which means I have an extra Y chromosome and I am partially a woman, which is fine. I think it's very brave of me.
Sure. Yeah.
I think
applaud your bravery.
Thank you. And there's nothing wrong with it, but I don't know if that's the case. So there was an incident with my ex of a pregnancy that didn't end up going to fruition. Am I using that word right?
Didn't come to fruition.
Thank you.
Mm-hmm.
And I needed to find out if I got her pregnant, then I'm not a woman, I think. But what if it wasn't really me? So I had to reach out to this girl that I haven't, who's very lovely, by the way. Lovely. We like her very much.
I do too.
I just haven't talked to her in a little bit. What do you mean you like her too?
I like her a lot.
Are you in touch with her?
I wouldn't say we touch, but we talk.
Okay. What do you mean?
Nothing. We chat just to say hi once in a while.
Is that appropriate? That is someone from my past like that?
It's my future. Your past is my future, bud.
Come for me. Come for me.
Scoop doo. Blabbity blue. Scoop doo. Oh.